Gotta keep
moving.
one jump ahead of the bloodline. Ahead of the sword. I steal.
Only when I can't afford.
Ah, and that's everything.
God damn!
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I was driving here today,
What?
and I was going down my fucking street in the Jeep, which you've all heard about, right?
Mm-hmm.
I see a guy walking a husky. So I
Ooh.
am looking at it like, fucking like your dog, right? But
Yeah.
I didn't say anything. I'm driving slow because
Did the
I'm
husky
still...
jump in your Jeep? Oh my god.
No, wouldn't that have been fucking special?
Yeah.
No, I was like driving slow. I'm on my block, all the neighbors, like I have my music down, everything, you know, like I'm being respectable. I pretend that I'm respectable around the people that I live around so that
Yeah.
they're not like, what the fuck is that, right?
Yeah.
This guy, husky, I was like, cute. So I smiled. I did one of those like tight lip smiles, right? Like, to the guy, like, like your dog, right?
Don't want you to see my teeth,
Nope.
but you
Didn't-
can see my lips with no blood.
You can see that I acknowledge you,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And he said, have fun in your automatic.
Did he shame you? Did he Jeep
of all-
shame you?
Sir,
Where's your fucking car, Mr. Walkie Leggies motherfucker over here? What are those, Air Nikes? What, you want
Right?
to run fast, touch the net? Fuck you, bro.
have fun on your fucking legs, dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope you're missing a big toe so your balance is all wobbly.
Right?
Fuck you.
Why?
Yeah.
Why? First of all, I fucking will. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I will have fun in my automatic.
Why are people dumb?
Second of all, why does it matter? Like,
don't
why
know,
are
'cause
people
people are
so
dumb.
fucking concerned with what other people are doing? Like, I know how to drive stick.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can do
Did
that.
you ask me that
I did it for
in
a
your
long time.
underlying insult?
You know what else is fun?
What?
Fucking
Not having to drive stick?
driving with your knee.
Yeah.
Putting your hair up while you're
Yeah.
driving. Oh, holding a fucking coffee and also driving.
And texting. No.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Fucking everything else. You know what else is fun? Minding your own goddamn business, sir.
Precisely.
Second of all,
Yeah.
I've never seen this man before.
Ugh, fucking hate him. His
He
dog's
was on-
probably cool.
He was on the other side in the front. How do you know I have an automatic? Like, granted, the doors are off, but he was not at that level yet when he started this fucking weird,
Encounter.
weird
Jab?
sentence. Fucking, yeah. Why?
Man,
Why?
because he wanted to be a dick today.
Yeah.
Well, Jesus Christ, is that your goddamn?
No, but that was just my fucking experience getting here.
You know what? I hate that motherfucker. I hope you see him soon. Okay, we have to come up with a comeback in case you see him.
Have fun on your legs.
Yeah. Ha! You have to do that at the end.
Got him. Maybe that is my goddamn. It's probably better than my other goddamn.
What was your other goddamn? Let's hear it.
Just that I'm going to Long Beach tomorrow. I have to go to a trade show.
See, people love trade shows and conventions and stuff.
Who is people?
I don't know, but like at my work, people sign up for them. Like, yeah.
Who?
Who?
Why? Do they need fucking letter openers and pens?
Well, they come back with a lot of them and like chapsticks that are waterproof but taste like daisies slathered in banana boat.
Yeah, they're like, this one's rose hips.
Yeah, I know, it's slippery as fuck.
And it's
SPF 10,
not
you say?
good.
No,
Yeah.
you only put it in your car in case of like emergencies.
That's your backup.
Yeah, yeah. They're not my thing.
They're not my thing either.
Maybe I just haven't been to a good one yet.
Well, we went to CrimeCon. That was fun.
Okay, that's different. That's exactly it, isn't it? It's like got to be a subject that I'm like passionate about, and then
That
I'm
you
like,
care
this is
about.
fun.
This is a graphics expo. So listen, I should be.
Yeah, but it's different. It's not like your hobby or fun thing. It's like your job.
Literally
You're like,
my
I
work.
learned how to do this so I can earn money.
Right? Yeah.
Right
yeah.
click.
Yeah, let's take the
Enhance.
fun out of it.
Yeah.
And so you can get paid for it.
Yeah.
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 So I'll be driving. Well, I won't be driving. Someone else that I work with will be driving, him and his wife and myself. And so hopefully I'll be editing this
Oh, wow.
little thing while we drive up there.
Well, hopefully nobody can hear us while you're editing.
Oh, no, I'll have headphones
Oh,
in.
thank God.
Also, his wife would be like, she would kick me out of the car. She would, absolutely not. She does not know I have a podcast.
Oh, good.
He
Let's-
does.
let's
He
keep it
likes
that way.
it.
Oh.
She does not. She's not allowed to know.
It's to the grave.
To the grave.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a fucking blast.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, you want to give me your goddamn?
Of course I do. So we all know I'm on this like self-help journey.
Hell yeah.
Self-help health.
Hell yeah.
You know what
All
I
of
mean?
it.
I'm trying to like,
Better yourself.
keep it together. Mm-hmm. And actually, this all came about because of you and Critty, so it's your motherfucking faults. Critty accidentally texted us one night about how she got some new pens and a journal or some shit, and I was like, I want new pens and a journal, and I've never felt like this. But
She texted that, and I was like, hell yeah, get it. Like, I love that. And she was like, that was not intended for you guys. I was like, oh, I mean, I also appreciated hearing that.
I was fucking doubling down. Like, just so you guys know, I'm about to buy some pens and journals.
Right.
And this may or may not have been a purchase influenced by gummies. So as I was going through, there was this journal, and it was like this like goal setting journal and like manifestation journal. And I'm fucking all for this shit right now. And I was like, I'm going to manifest the fuck out of my life. And I got it, and I was so excited. And then I've never have been the person that's like, oh, let me fill out this self-help thing or take this self-help class. I'm like, holy fucking shit, is it done? Yes, we get it. Okay.
Yeah, I sprint through that section in like Barnes and Noble. I'm like, absolutely not. I need no help. And everyone's like, you could really benefit.
Yeah, not fucking interested. Well, because therapy asks me really hard questions, and I don't know the answers.
Yeah.
And I found out that I'm a people pleaser, which isn't that shocking.
Yeah, not
But
at
then
all.
when it's like, I used to always loathe and hate the questions of like, you know, if you could be anywhere in the world right now, where would you be? Or if you could have anything to eat right now, what would you choose? Because so much of my life is surrounded by like what other people want to do, because that's just how I've literally lived my whole life.
Yeah.
I haven't even realized it till therapy that I'm just like, I just go with the flow, whatever. But in that, I don't even know what I like or want or anything. So then like sitting down in this like goal setting journal, and it's like, what are your goals? Like if no money was not an object and like whatever.
Yeah.
If you took away all of your limiting beliefs, what would you want out of life? And I'm like,
I don't know. No one's ever looked me in the eyes before.
a commune? I'm scared. Anyway, so I was really struggling with this journal, but I was so super excited to like do something for myself. Like I get up in the morning and I sit down and I drink my coffee and I do this thing. But it was really hard for me. And then the other night I popped a gummy while I was doing it. So much easier to answer these questions if you're high.
Yeah, I believe that.
Because when you're high, you're like, I just want love. I want somebody to pet me on the face and be like, you're more beautiful than a bed of roses over a lake of daffodils. And I'd be like, oh my God, that's so sweet.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
I just really wanted to hear that right now. But
Except
like,
the next time that your therapist asks you, like, what would you like to be doing right now? Your answer is going to be like, petting an alpaca.
yeah, yeah. But I like that me. I like that me. That's a fun one, right? Like, hell yeah.
I just want to spin some yarn out of an alpaca's fur that
Yes.
I gathered myself.
That's what I want to do. Yes. Like I want to plant a seed and watch it grow and eat the
That's
thing
actually-
that seed makes.
That was actually mine.
I'll keep the alpaca alive.
Hell yeah.
That's what we need for our commune, though.
Yeah, well, obviously our commune's going to need alpacas.
Do they eat corn? I can grow corn like a motherfucker.
I don't know, but I found a house for sale and it had alpacas. And I
Ooh.
was like, it didn't say.
Yeah.
Like, are they included? It has room for alpacas. I get that. On account of the alpacas on the farm.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, not farm property. The estates. But
That's
like,
what we'll call our commune, the estates.
the estates. Yeah. It'll be like
The
NECC.
estates. What if it's the estates?
The estates. I love it. And people will be like, are they saying estates? No.
You guys, we're geniuses, and we'll have alpaca so Aaron can make yarn.
Oh,
can
I'm
you
going to
use
spin
their
so much yarn.
hair for yarn? You can't use dog hair for it. It's not good.
It doesn't sound
too
like
short.
it would be. Yeah. But yeah, alpaca. Sure, you can.
Oh my God. You
And
know
I'm
what
going to
I've
learn
always-
how to spin yarn. And as I spin the yarn, I'm going
Yeah.
to spin you a yarn. And I'll tell you a fucking tale while I do it.
Oh, okay, Rumpelstiltskin. Hold up here.
No big
The
deal.
fuck?
I'm also going to need like a peddler one. I don't know how they fucking go, but I'm going to need all of it.
So this is what I need to enter on my goal sheet then, because I didn't even know that I need to learn how to use a spinner now. Let's take spinning
Obviously.
classes. Is that a thing? Not like spinning, because like, I
No,
don't want to.
God, no.
I don't want to exercise, but like,
Yeah.
we got to learn how to do this.
We gotta
Maybe
learn
we
how to
can
spin
make
a yarn.
one. I know how to use wood stuff. My dad
to
taught me
make
that.
one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
A spindle, and then also, can we learn pottery on our commune?
Obviously. Brandon will teach us. He's really good.
Okay. I
Really
like
was.
how my goddamn just turned into the commune again. Anyway, just for the record, a lot of self-help, and I'm treating myself.
Hell yeah. Treat yourself.
That's right, girl. Anyway, speaking of treat yourself, girl, I gotta tell you something, okay?
Oh, tell me.
So I've gotten my grubby little paws on a new little drink. A little tiny shooter drink.
Ooh.
And I want to tell you all about it, okay?
Okay, tell me all about it.
Because you know how I am about my coffee, and I literally cannot function without some sort of coffee every day. I need
Preach.
caffeine. I'm an asshole. I literally chugged that coffee so that I could survive this moment in time. And I have found a drink called Magic Mind.
Magic Mind.
Mind.
Got excited.
What did you think?
Still excited. Magic Mike.
Oh, different kind of drink that does different kind of things.
What morning are we going for, you know?
Yeah, what kind of morning are you
Yeah.
looking for? A little more toned down, but still just as exciting.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, so it's this drink, and it's got so many like vitamins and shit in it. I don't even know. I could probably read it all off. But my favorite thing is it has matcha, and it's got like an insane amount of matcha. And I've talked about matcha on this podcast. I know you're not a big matcha fan.
No, but you do love it.
I do love it. And when I was pregnant, the whole time I drank matcha in place of coffee so that I could survive because it's a healthier kind of caffeine and it releases slower. And this little drink, Magic Mind drink, has so many extra craps in it. I don't even know what it does, but it feels like I'm like treating myself to like super fancy little, like cute little, you know how like you go to Starbucks and you're like, and I'll have a unicorn cake pop just to treat yourself?
Yeah.
That's what this little drink feels like.
Yeah.
Like just in like drinking it alone, I'm like, ooh, it's like this tiny little bottle. It's got the cutest little branding. It's got like a little wave on it and it looks all like watercolory. It's
How
cute as
cute.
fuck.
Actually, I think I've seen those in your fridge. They are super cute.
They're so cute. I have a whole box of them. Okay, so you guys got to try this shit out. It's got matcha, it's got honey, it's got some other stuff that I can't even recall, but I noticed that like one of their big things that they talk about is like it gives you a lot more energy and it makes
I feel
you
like we're seeing that right now.
do you see it right now? I've been so energized. I swear to God, it's because of Magic Mind.
Right?
Okay, so if you go to magicmind.com and use our promo ISGD20, you can get 20% off their products. Or if you go for the subscription, because you can get like a whole box and have it like every day for X amount of days. I have a whole box. I'm like,
Isn't that how you're supposed to take it,
7 days
too?
in. Yeah, they say to take it for 3 days to really feel the benefits of it all. Because it's all like, vitamins and nutrients and shit. Your body needs to absorb it. Yo.
Plants like electrolytes.
Yeah. It's got what plants crave. Anyway, so like I was saying, use a promo, you get a discount, give it a shot, try it out. It's like it's a little shooter drink.
I see what you did there.
Give it a shot.
Give it a shot.
And it's super cute and it feels like you're treating yourself. And who doesn't deserve to feel good and energized and have a blast and feel like, that fancy little bitch who drinks tiny little shooters?
I love that.
Also,
I love that.
Also, not that they claim to fix this, but I have noticed your girl ain't hungover
Oh, shoot.
when she might be hungover.
I was going to say,
for
is she
alleged
supposed
reasons.
to be right now?
Yeah, for alleged reasons. She might have been hungover, but your girl's not. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Was it all the water or was it her Magic Mind shot? You don't know.
We just don't know. Is
and
it?
I don't care.
It's not FDA spoken to prevent hangovers yet, but
None of that shit. But it does do a lot of really fancy, cool stuff for you. So, like, highly recommend it.
very cool.
And I feel good about myself because I drink it every day. So treat yourself, girl.
I love it. I'll try it.
MagicMind.com.
Anyway, you want to talk about murder or something?
Yes, I do.
All right. This week, I'm going to tell you about Christine Falling.
Okay.
Okay. Christine was born on March 12th of 1963 in Perry, Florida, and she was born as Christine Laverne Slaughter.
I love Laverne and Shirley.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's a weird thing to love. I just said slaughter.
Where is she going to go with this?
I love slaughtering. So, her mom was 16 years old at the time.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
When she was born?
Uh-huh.
Oh, my God.
And her dad was 65.
Duh! No. That one really got me.
It really did. Shocking. I am shocked.
What the fuck?
Yeah, 16 and 65.
That is not true love.
How
not
do you know?
To be judging.
How
I'm
do you
judging.
know? Who's to say?
That man probably abused her. So concerned for her well-being.
I mean, she was at least definitely groomed. I mean, you're still not done not being groomed by 16.
You don't know what you want at 16.
Not at all. Oh, God. Can you
Okay.
imagine where I would
Yeah.
end up right now? I'd have an alpaca farm.
God damn it.
Guess I did know what I wanted. But either which way, Christine also had an older sister as well.
She had a baby before?
Uh-huh.
What?
Yeah. So she was like 15 or 14 or something. Listen, I don't know.
This poor mother.
This poor child.
Yeah,
The
into
mom's
the
a
situation.
kid. Yeah. So
It's like, what's up, Grandpappy? Just getting dead.
they were also really poor.
I can imagine.
Yeah, right? And it doesn't sound like a healthy
Yeah.
like family life, right? Mm-hmm. But her father was known to be violent and unattentive of the children.
This isn't shocking.
Not at all, right?
How sad, though. So he was
Very
65.
He was 65. And he was
Wow.
probably like, bitch, I don't want kids.
Yeah.
Like, I'm,
well, don't fucking
already
rape her.
had 'em.
I have
Like, I don't
this
know.
whole story in my head of this guy.
I mean, it is
Probably,
rape. It's
yeah.
statutory rape.
Yeah.
At
true.
least. You know? Either which way, it sounded like she did not have the best childhood ahead of her, right?
Gotcha.
So her parents gave her and her sister up for adoption.
Okay, smart.
They were adopted by the Falling family. That's the last name.
Ah.
So I don't know how old she was when she was adopted by them, but I want to say she was like at least a couple years old, right?
Okay.
But soon after, her and her sister were given to a children's home
Oh.
because there was, quote, constant conflict with the new parents.
Don't you like foster first before you adopt?
It was 1963.
Oh, you're right. I don't know the rules from then.
I don't either.
They're
And it
probably
was
just like,
Florida.
yeah, I have a kid. You want it?
Yeah. They were like, you wanted one? Did
And
you
now
want
we're
two?
like,
Is it two
They
for one?
adapted.
Yeah, now it's different. But like
Yeah.
my dad wasn't fostered before he was adopted.
Yeah,
He was just
that's
like,
true.
They're just like, here
well,
you
when
go.
they're really small.
Did you want a baby one?
I guess
Like a
it'd be pretty
puppy?
fucked up to be like, it's pretty fucked up. She got sent back.
She got sent back, yeah.
Yeah.
But also, allegedly, she was a habitual liar. She
Mm-hmm.
would steal and she would break rules, like seemingly to gain attention, right?
Yeah, I'm
She's
sure.
Just,
Troubled past. She's like, what the fuck, man?
and she's pushing all the boundaries. She had also shown signs of violent behavior. Plug your ears.
Okay. Uh-oh. No, it's a dog. Oh, no. I'm panicking.
She had started torturing and killing cats. I guess she would strangle them
What a weirdo.
or drop them from like unreasonably high
This
heights.
isn't like your fucking elementary school science experiment with the eggs. What do you mean dropping cats from big heights? I didn't
like really
connect.
trying to figure out where you're going with that. Yeah, no. It wasn't like let's figure out if we can have it survive. No, she dropped them from really high heights to test their 9 lives theory.
Okay. Well, and then she do it once, and she was like, whoops.
That's 8 more. No, she'd do it until they died, I guess. Or like, well, I guess that one didn't have 9 lives. Or
Oh
maybe
my
he's on his 8th one. I don't fucking know, man. But she would kill cats.
That's
and she would
crazy.
torture them in order to kill them.
Oh, my gosh. That's
So-
not good. This isn't going the right direction.
It's bad. Mm-hmm. Understandably, this was probably too much for the new parents, right? And they were
Could
like,
you imagine?
I'm going to need to get a refund on this child. Is there a
another
return
dead
policy? This is a shitty thing to joke about, but also, could you imagine?
No,
How
that would
fucking shitty.
scare the fuck out of me.
Yeah. So she's back at the children's home now, right?
Okay, yeah.
She was also, quote, developmentally disabled,
Yeah.
and she never surpassed a 6th grade education.
Yeah, I'm guessing, listen, I don't know much about how the childbirth and all that went, but I'm sure there was some sort of abuse going on
Oh, yeah,
for
yeah.
like the developmental part. And then also when you're not being raised by anybody.
Yeah. When, I mean,
You'd be like,
your
yeah, I don't
father
fucking go to
is
school.
violent and unattentive.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you start killing cats, and your new parents are like, you know what?
I think we're gonna,
I'm going to dip out on this one.
yeah, find a different half.
You repo this child.
Oh,
So she was at the children's home until she was 12 years old, and she left. Now, I saw one article that said she went to live with her birth mother.
oh, that doesn't sound like a good idea.
It doesn't sound like a good idea, and I don't know how accurate that is because there were a bunch of other articles that none of them mentioned it. There was one that was like, yeah, she went to live with her birth mom, and I was like, what the fuck did that come from, right?
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, but either way, she's not living in the child's home anymore.
Yeah, she's not in the child's home anymore, and it is 1975, right?
And she's 12?
Yep.
Okay.
So I don't know if she went to live with another family, if she's out on her own. She's like, I'm emancipated. I don't know, right? Mm-hmm. Either which way. When she was 14 years old, she ended up marrying a man who was 24.
Oh my gosh, the cycle continues.
I mean, it's what she knows, right? It's
Yeah.
what she knew, I guess.
Yeah.
Super creepy, but also
Uh-oh.
what's a little bit creepier
Oh no.
is that in that one article that was like she went to live with her birth mother, they also said, and then she married her stepbrother.
I'm not surprised. She probably didn't even know. Maybe she knew.
I mean, if she went to live with her birth mother,
I guess she would.
Then the birth mom was probably like, this is your stepbrother. And she was like, hey, stepbro.
stepbrother isn't related though.
No.
Okay, yeah.
No, stepbrother's not related, but it is still frowned upon.
Yeah.
It's one of those, like,
They make porns out of them and shit.
yeah, like maybe you don't, it's a little taboo. Maybe you don't
Yeah.
advertise that, you know? So,
Yeah, gotcha. I get it now because they're living in the same house. Okay.
yeah, exactly. Not judging, but totally judging.
But he
right?
was 24?
24.
Jesus
So he's 10 years older than her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, fortunately or unfortunately, however you want to look at that, they get divorced 6 weeks later.
Wow.
Because they would fight all the time and they would get violent, which I feel like you would know before you got married to someone, but I digress.
Yeah.
But the final straw was when she chucked a 25-pound stereo at his head.
Oh my God. She just chucked that? Just shot put that real quick?
Just fucking shot put
Spin
it. Yeah, I
around,
don't know.
discus, let it go.
I guess it could have been a light toss. She Kobe'd it. I
I
don't know.
suppose 25 pounds isn't that heavy.
No.
In my mind, I was like, wow, Hercules.
But it's like a big ass stereo, right?
I
Like,
wouldn't want to get hit
it's your
with
dad's
it.
stereo. No, for sure.
That's for
Holy
sure.
shit, that thing is 25 pounds. They mentioned the weight, so I had to. Maybe it was like the average boombox.
It probably was. Oh, God.
Okay, so she was obviously dealing with some unchecked mental health here,
Yeah.
right? But it started getting worse after the divorce.
Because they were still living together.
You know, I don't know. They may have been, right?
Oh
Like,
my God.
we're still with mom here.
They just involve so much paperwork for no reason.
They really did.
What a dumb idea.
So at first, she started kind of becoming like a hypochondriac.
Uh-oh.
She would go to the doctor for every little thing. The list included vaginal bleeding. And I was like,
Okay.
that's dumb. That's your period, right?
Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess in that context, I was like, oh my God, she's being raped.
Oh, well, that would be terrible. I didn't think about it that way. I was just like, no, man, that's normal, right?
Yeah, that's called being a chick.
But it also had snake bite. And I was like, that seems worthy of a doctor visit.
To the power of Christ. Heal her through
Uh,
the snake venom.
yeah, but she went to the doctor, though, instead of the power of Christ. She was like, you know what might help? The doctor. But either which way, I'm not convinced that she was a hypochondriac
Other
necessarily.
than she just went to the doctor for some things.
She went to the doctor a lot. I guess she went like 50 times or over 50 times or whatever. But it was like in
Oh.
a couple of years. I'm like, okay, but how many snake bites was she getting, right?
Yeah, like you should be seen for that.
You should be
And then
seen for
maybe
that,
her period hurt.
right? But then I'm also thinking maybe she just had, realized that the doctor was a thing. And she's like, let's fucking check all this shit out. And she
Yeah.
probably didn't learn about like her body or whatever, right?
Yeah, 50 times does seem like a lot, though.
That is a lot.
Like, I feel like I'm doing all those things, like scheduling doctor's appointments. Like, look at this mole. Also, my heart rate is fast. Well, look at this eyelash. Sometimes when I wink, it flutters left.
weird.
Yeah.
I went and got a fucking
Yeah.
scan on this bitch to be like, I think I have cancer. And they're like, there's no reason for
There's zero
you to
give
think
any
that.
symptoms. Yeah. But I mean, I feel like I'm doing that, and I don't think I've hit anywhere near 50.
No, probably not.
So maybe that is a lot.
Yeah, maybe it is a lot. So Christine started working as a babysitter, and she's only
Okay.
like 17 at this time, right?
Uh-huh.
She got a good reputation from her neighbors and like around town as being a great babysitter.
Oh, that's cool. Except for those cats that she kills.
Yeah. So everyone was like, yeah, she's a bit weird, but like she'll watch the shit out of a baby, right?
Yeah,
Like,
but a cat.
no, don't put her around cats and everything's going to be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Until February 25th, 1980. Christine was watching a 2-year-old baby named Cassidy Johnson.
Uh-oh.
According to Christine, Cassidy passed out and fell from her crib, hitting her head.
What?
Cassidy was taken to the hospital, but she died 3 days later.
That's so sad. So far, your story has the two things that I said I do not want in any kind of story on this podcast.
Kids and animals?
Yeah.
Well, it's going to get worse.
Oh,
So,
great.
you're welcome. So Christine was obviously questioned.
That's so sad and terrifying. Like, I never want to leave my babies with anybody.
Oh my
And like a 2-year-old doesn't just like pass out.
Yeah. So later she kind of said that she wasn't in the room and like the baby fell and then was unconscious, or was like, oh, it's unconscious and that's why it fell. I don't really understand. But she was like, and then it's been unconscious, right?
Yeah.
She was obviously questioned because she was the only one there, right?
Yeah.
And she gave them the falling from the crib story, which the doctors were like, that seems pretty suspicious, right?
Don't be suspicious.
And Cassidy had blunt force trauma to her skull. The doctors ended up saying that it was encephalitis, which is inflammation of the brain.
Okay.
And they put a note on the file to check out the babysitter because that's fucking suspicious,
yeah,
right?
shady as hell.
Yeah, blunt force trauma. I don't necessarily know if that's due to a fall. Like, maybe double check on her, right?
Yeah.
But that note was lost.
And that sticky note didn't make it.
Yeah, sticky note wasn't fucking paper clipped as well or stapled
no.
as well. So that was lost. And then they also didn't have any evidence against what she was saying. So they're like,
Because no one was there?
yeah. So like, I guess
shit.
that's probably what happened. And they just took her word for it and nothing was ever,
Oh my God, is she still going to babysit?
oh, she's going to babysit.
No!
Yeah.
Put a marker on her report.
Nope.
Care.com. 3
No.
thumbs down.
3 thumbs down.
So many.
Right? Nope. It was chalked up to like a freak accident. And so Christine moved to Lakeland, Florida to fucking fresh start, right?
Yep, start over. Nobody knows that I killed a baby here.
She started babysitting again and everything's going great. Until 2 months later, Christine was watching a 4-year-old boy named Jeffrey Davis.
No.
Jeffrey suddenly stopped breathing and he was rushed to the hospital and pronounced dead. During an autopsy, they discovered that he had a heart problem called myocarditis. They attributed his death to that,
What?
but it's like, I guess, rarely fatal.
What?
But they're like, I mean, it could have been. It could have been that because he just stopped breathing. That's it.
Oh my gosh.
They didn't think it was suspicious, or they did think it was suspicious, but like not enough to, you know,
Like
I don't know.
investigate or,
or like
look
bring
into
a
her.
whole homicide case on or anything.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So then just 3 days later,
No.
while the family was holding the funeral for Jeffrey,
Mm-hmm.
Christine was asked to watch Jeffrey's 2-year-old cousin, Joseph Spring.
Stop it.
You can probably guess where this is going.
Why? Why? Like the family wasn't like, ugh, I don't know, man.
No, the family was like, wow, that's terrible tragedy,
Like, thank you for being here for my son in his last moments.
right?
That's
You know?
fucking twisted. I hate it.
Mm-hmm. But Joseph, while under the care of Christine now, suddenly stopped breathing.
No.
He was pronounced dead, and an autopsy revealed that he actually had a viral infection at the time,
What?
and that was most likely caused him to stop breathing, right?
Oh my gosh. What are the fucking odds that they both had like something
Well, and they also
that they could
said,
attribute it to?
right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe that's what it is. But they also said
Yeah,
that,
it's not.
I mean, on account of it's on our podcast, it's not, right? But
Who knows?
like, at this point,
Yeah.
everyone thinks that poor Christine, it's just a horrible tragedy. It's a coincidence. She's
no.
this fucking
they
omen
still
of death.
think it. They still think it's a coincidence.
Yep.
Like
it's
they're
still a
not like
coincidence.
no, no.
Yep. They
Man.
well, okay. So they said with Joseph having this viral infection, right? They said that if he had been hanging out with Jeffrey, like recently,
Oh
and
my
Jeffrey
God.
had the same viral infection, it actually, Jeffrey's cause of death could have been this viral infection instead of the myocarditis or whatever that was, right?
Oh my gosh.
So they're like, oh, now we figured it out.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
You know, you'd think too, like you'd expect Christine to be like, I'm gonna take a day off if this weren't her fucking doing some shady shit.
Okay, well, you say that. Christine, at this point, is like, man, what bad luck, right?
Yeah.
I
Oh
am...
shucky darn.
Oh, shucky darn. I'm going
2
to...
times in 1 week. I need a vacation.
She says she's not going to babysit anymore because she's
Okay.
like, oh, it's a lot of work, apparently. Mm-hmm. She got a new job as a housekeeper in 1981. And
All right.
she was working for a 77-year-old man named Wilbur Swindle.
Okay. Wilbur.
And on the very first day
All
of
right.
her brand new job,
She didn't even settle in, huh?
didn't even settle in.
What'd she do?
Wilbur dies in the kitchen.
Did he just suddenly stop breathing?
Yeah, they were like, it was probably a heart attack.
Really?
He was 77. That's old
Really?
in 1981.
That's kind of old now. It's so sad.
That's not, I mean, it's kind of old, but it's not that old.
I mean, you're like, "Whew, glad I made it this far.
I mean, yeah. And so they're like, yeah, he's got a heart attack.
So he just had a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
What are the odds?
Fucking bad luck.
What is this girl doing? Is she dropping him up from really high spaces?
From unreasonably high heights. I wrote that and I was like, what's a reasonable height? To drop a cat, like standing? Anyway, so everyone thinks that this is just fucking shit luck for Christine.
Coinky dink number 3.
Coinky dink number 4. There was Jeffrey Joseph Cassidy and now
Wilbur.
Wilbur. Yeah.
But I was just thinking, this town doesn't know about the first one.
Oh, fair. Yeah. Fair. So then a few months later, Christine was hanging out with her stepsister.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if or how they were actually related. I did not understand that part. But either which way, she was also hanging out with her stepsister's 8-month-old baby girl.
Okay.
And they're just running errands together.
Oh, no.
Right? Like sisters do. And they went to the pediatrician. They got the baby some vaccinations. And then on the way home, they stopped at a store. So the sister was like, yo, I'm just going to run in really quick. Like, hang out in the
Oh, my
car with the
God.
baby, and I'll be right back.
I don't know if you know, but your sister doesn't have a great track record.
No.
Also, how can you do this to your own, like, niece or nephew?
It is her own niece. Yeah.
Yeah.
When the sister got back to the car, the baby was dead. And she said that Christine was panicking. And she didn't think anything about Christine. Anything suspicious about Christine.
She's thinking the vaccines.
Either the vaccines or, SIDS or something. Because I think she was in a car seat in the back, like maybe she was asleep back there or whatever.
Oh, my gosh.
And Christine said that she just stopped breathing. And
Again.
yeah, right. And at first the mom was like, oh, babies like breathe really softly. Like it's probably nothing. And then she went and investigated further and realized like, oh no, she's actually not breathing. And she's turning blue. So
No, thank you.
obviously police are called, all that. And they chalked it up to another strange coincidence. Like
Oh, my gosh.
it just sucks. Christine is
Are
this
you
fucking angel of death.
serious?
Yeah.
Is she mentioning this or anything? Like, man, that's really unfortunate. Like, is anybody noticing the correlation?
Like this, everyone's noticing
Okay.
the pattern.
Yeah.
But
okay.
no one thinks anything of Christine.
Gotcha. Oh, my gosh.
And then on July 2nd, 1982, Christine was watching a 10-week-old baby named Travis Coleman.
10 week. So little.
Is very little. And
little baby.
Travis suddenly died while Christine was babysitting. But
It was probably like this mom's like first time letting somebody watch her kid. Like,
Right.
just want to get out of the house.
like I gotta go grocery shopping or something, you know? Yeah. But this time, an
no.
autopsy revealed that there were internal ruptures
Ugh.
and they were most likely caused by suffocation.
Oh my gosh.
So
What
they,
is she getting out of this? This is so bizarre.
I couldn't tell you.
I don't like it.
They questioned Christine and they were like, hey, did
The
you
fuck?
suffocate the baby? Like, it looks like he was suffocated.
We got ruptures.
Did you do that? And she was like, oh, yeah, I did that.
Oh no, did she admitted?
Yeah, she's like, oh, I did that. Yeah.
No.
And then she admitted to killing 3 other babies before.
She's like, got me.
yeah, literally, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, good, but like,
I
wow,
know, right?
That's shocking.
She's immediately admits to smothering this baby. She called it smotheration.
Oh my god. Okay.
But she also admits to killing the 3 other babies.
Wow.
Or she admits to killing 3 other babies.
Okay.
So for our sake, since we already know,
Yeah, who they
all
are.
of this, there was a total of 5 deceased babies and 1 grown man, right?
Yeah. Did he smotheration the grown man?
I think she did, yeah.
How?
He was 77, and she was like 200 pounds
Okay.
or something. So
She
they're
could
like,
overpower him
yeah.
and make it look like a heart attack.
I mean, if you smother someone, I guess it could look like a heart
There was
attack.
no struggling. Like, I
Yeah.
get why a baby wouldn't struggle, but like a 77-year-old, okay.
I don't know.
Wow.
Maybe he wasn't doing well.
Maybe.
You know, maybe he was weak. But she confessed and she told investigators that she had put a blanket over the baby's heads because she had seen it done like that on TV. And she said that she had like a special way to do it to where you wouldn't hear them scream or anything.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? And when she was asked why she would do that,
Yeah.
she explained that there were voices in her head and they would chant,
Uh-oh.
kill the baby.
Oh, God.
So
So there's that.
there's that.
So
The
listen,
intrusive
I think
thoughts
every
one.
mom has those intrusive thoughts where you're just like, what if I just like, yeeted the baby into this freezer?
I mean, I think that's why they like specifically ask a bunch of times before you're allowed to leave the hospital now. Like, you're cool, right?
Like, okay, this baby, would you just like drop it in a freezer and walk away one day?
I know you're gonna want to shake it. Don't.
Put the baby down.
Just don't shake it.
Oh my gosh.
So Christine was obviously charged with all of these murders.
Yeah.
And she was given life in prison with the possibility of parole after 25 years.
Wow. When was that? That's got to be 25 years.
I think that was like 1982. Yeah, she was up
yeah.
for parole in 2007, I believe.
Jeez Louise. Nobody
Oh,
let
when
her
she
touch her
died.
baby.
Yeah, but
Jesus.
also,
Even if she's reformed, just err on the side of caution.
well, let's just not let her care for things. Like, you
Yeah.
could get a different kind of job, like a factory job.
Or like a cactus.
Just be a cactus?
No, she could like care for a cactus.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, or be one. Either one. It's up to her
Whatever her heart tells her.
what she wants to do with her life.
Yeah, she could work at a plant nursery or something. She could be
Yeah.
a gardener. She could be
Yeah.
a landscaper. She could do literally
I feel like
anything.
cactus is good because you don't do anything.
Yeah. I don't think that anybody needs that service.
Well, you don't know.
We're trying to get her a job.
Oh, okay. Listen.
I mean, we're not.
Yeah.
We're just saying. Anyway, that's my story.
Jesus
What the
Christ.
fuck, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And everyone's just like, oh man, what bad luck.
Yeah.
What bad luck.
Shocky darn, man.
Shocky darn, man.
So many babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. That's insane. I feel bad for that 10-month-old mom. Like,
Weak.
Yeah, weak. Sorry.
There was also an 8-month-old baby. That was her
I
stepsister.
feel bad for all of them, but
Yeah.
like, God damn, that mom, for sure, that was like the first outing.
Right.
And she's just like, I'm gonna.
Trust you with my whole precious
I
fucking
really have never
baby.
done this before. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Isn't that
fucked
rough?
up. How old was she when she did all that?
17.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
This is a child.
This lady is like childbearing age now. I guess she was then too, but like.
Yeah, she's like older now. She's like 50s, I think.
Math is hard.
63.
I was thinking
So
like
she's,
early 40s or something.
she's like 60 something now.
Oh, Jesus. She's past it. Never mind.
I mean, she's through that, but she has a fucking sick mullet, I will
Does
say.
she?
Yeah.
Still?
I don't know. The picture that I saw, I was like,
Can we bring it back? Can we
It's
bring back
coming
like
back.
the curly perm and the
it's coming
mullet?
back.
Anyway, so if you guys want to check out pictures pertaining to Erin's case, go to isgdpodcast.com. And while you're there, why don't you buy some of our goddamn merch? Because Erin put some shit together and it's new.
Ish.
Well,
It's
we
not
haven't
new
said it in
anymore.
a while, so it's new prints and new designs.
I mean, newer than it was
Yeah,
a
yeah.
year ago. Yeah.
Exactly. And while you're at our website, you can join our Patreon. For as little as $1, you get one extra episode every month. We have different tiers. You could get like behind the scenes access to all the video footage of what the fuck goes on here.
You could see my earring falling out multiple times.
500 times at least, because they're big ass ear holes or something, or slippery ass earrings.
Just
We don't
slippery-ass
know.
earrings.
The jury is still out.
They're also
And
heavy.
How would you like miss all of that content?
I know.
Not worth it, guys.
Think of the things you're missing.
Get in the know. Also, you can join us on social media. We are on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Our handle is at ISGD Podcast. You should also join the Goddamn Pod group on Facebook. It's a lot of fun. You can all come in. Apparently, we're on the verge of being shut down. So shit takes, we have to approve posts. Guaranteed it's going to get approved, though. So keep posting.
Probably.
Anyway, and if you want to email us at isgdpodcast@gmail.com, or you can snail mail us at,
P.O. Box 2764, Spring Valley, California, 91979.
and we have packages, but Erin left them at her house, so that'll be next week.
Sorry.
And that's it.
Bye.